We have just bought ourselves another track car. The bad news is we've come all the way up here and the car wasn't quite what we expected. So it's actually been potentially the third or fourth time this thing has been painted. She's let's go. We are 25 minutes away from Melbourne Airport. Legends, I am Cody and I am from Arctic Motorsport. For those of you who don't know who I am, I buy old cars and fix them up and turn them into the drift cars or sell them and other shit like that. I found a car. I've been looking for one of these for a few months now, and before I reveal what car it is, I didn't want to buy a good one. I didn't want to buy someone's pride and joy that they love. I wanted to buy some wrecked piece of shit that had been smashed. Cheap, do whatever I want to do to it. Obviously, LS it. The cars up there are relatively cheaper than what they are down here. Jory, my Uber for the day, is dropping us off at the airport. He's also coming with us, but he doesn't know that yet. And pretty much we're going to fly up, pick this car up, put it in a storage locker that I have somewhere, then go and technically remove the car that I have in the storage locker, put that somewhere else, because I don't really care about that one too much. And then fly back, and then we will organise the rego and everything up in Queensland and then bring it back home, which is pretty exciting. Man, I love you. So I'm not sure whether we've released this clip or yet, but we found the car that was driven through the Nando store by the fella who painted Pan the Bird. Obviously he's been unmasked now. I still don't even know who he is. I'll look him up in a minute, but honestly, I admire your passion. If you see my videos, I admire what you do. Maybe the Novotel was a bit questionable, but still fucking cool. I don't promote vandalising things, but it is art. It is art. I'll give you that. It's pretty cool. That is a huge Pam. So we've got these doors off of the car that he drove through a Nando's. Now, I'm not sure whether he's done any commission pieces, but this is potentially the only graffiti work that he's done that I'm aware of anyway. Not that I know the bloke, that isn't on a building. Would have been cool if he had drawn the bird on the car. Nando dogs. We're going to chuck them up for auction, and I'm going to donate half of the money. I'll donate half the money because I want to make some money on this. That'd be fucking cool. Good story to tell my kids. To a charity. I reckon I'm going to let you guys choose what charity it is. Or I might even, would it be cooler to let him choose what charity it is? I think so, that'd be cool.
Praying that nobody know. Watch him take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go. I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour, might crash cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road, all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name.
Fantastic. So we are currently 1 hour and 11 minutes out from the location of our next vehicle purchase. Last year I purchased a vehicle every single month. Except for September, I don't think I bought a vehicle and then it worked out, but there was a couple months where I bought double. We're on track. It's 15 days into April and it's about time I buy another vehicle. So we are heading out to a beautiful little city called Caboolture, which is about probably half an hour north of Brizzy. I have been told this isn't actually a very nice place, but the people there are good. Great little farmhouses. It's just a lot of crime up that way apparently. Not sure how true that is, but we'll find out. So we have got a trailer, we've got a rental car, we have got dinner. We tried to hit up Top Golf to kill some time and unfortunately they were too busy. Apparently it's school holidays here or something like that. School holidays, ridiculous. I haven't had those since I was like in high school. Holy shit. Wow, that's wild. Anyway, so yeah, look, we got an hour and 10 minutes to kill. It's 110 here, beautiful. The roads here are a little bit bumpy, but like I just every single one. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We will keep you updated. Okay, so we've got some good news and got some bad news. The bad news is we've come all the way up here and the car wasn't quite what we expected. For the price tag that he was asking for it, which was pretty close to 20 grand is all I'll say. I thought, you know what? I'm happy to spend the money if it's worth it, if in pretty alright condition. I would have been happy spending 5k on one that's had a fucked front end and we just tube it, you know, like, and build something cool with it, turn it into a track car. However, for the money, it's got pretty cleanish tags. It's a repairable write-off. I have known that it's been crashed previously. I didn't know to what extent. The guy was being super genuine, super honest about it. We got there and the thing's pretty clapped out. It is what it is. Like, no beating around the bush. It is, yeah. It's been, so before the blue, it was a green color. It definitely wasn't stock. So it's actually been potentially the third or fourth time this thing has been painted, which is pretty disappointing. I just wanted this particular car, you know, just add it to the collection. If I can find a cheap one, turn it into a drift car. You know, I'm not really interested in doing stupid shit on the road, but I want to do stupid shit in it. So we've had a look at it. It's all right. I sat there and I told him I'm happy to pay X amount, and it's not what he was after. It was like well under half price of the asking. Well under of the asking price. Well, he took it. We have just bought ourselves. Oh shit! Next lane. We have just bought ourselves another track car. We can probably fix it up with how well we did the GDR. Yeah, so look, we're going to show you tomorrow. I'm fucking exhausted. We've just gone and dropped the car off at a good friend of ours. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What a bloody beautiful day. Watching my language there. For those of you who haven't been watching the rest of our episode and are only tuning in now, which is crazy, we bought a car last night. We are 11 minutes away from revealing to you what the car is, and I am so excited. This is awesome. Thing's fucked. Thing is fucked. So they're asking about 20 grand for it. We got it. We got it for less than half price. Less than half price. Which is wild. I'm gonna have to strip this thing like naked, more naked than a mole rat. And that is okay with me. I don't think we have mole rats here in Australia, do we? No, wild. But I got to see it. Oh, a Sphinx! There you go, the cats. So yeah, look, I'm excited. We got some pretty big plans for it. My budget is really, really tight now after this, so I am probably going to have to sell the vans ASAP, like ASAP. The vans need to go. So, let's fucking do this.
Let go.
Okay, so we've kept it a bit of a secret until now. It's blue. We've got something similar to it already. If any of you guessed a Nissan Silvia, you were fucking wrong. We have picked up an R34 GTT, and this thing is wild. The bloke wanted $18,000 for it, and we managed to snag it for $9,000 cash in hand, ready to fucking party. She's fucked. She's fucked. Let's go. This thing is bloody wild. So having a chat to this legend. He was, he was actually pretty cool. So he had told us that he bought the vehicle 5 years ago, pretty much as is, and hasn't really done much to it. Just funding and knowledge, which is fair enough, that's okay. We have already noticed that underneath the blue, there's bits of green. So it was previously registered as green. You can see it on the nuts, you can see it under the skirts. So it's been repainted. Now apparently, so look, it was crashed. Then it was repaired and fixed. They've just bolted in fucking bits of screws and shit everywhere. Typical bloody mechanic jobs. There's shit everywhere, which is a bit gross. So it's obviously been crashed, repaired. Now they have spray painted it green, which is not a factory color. So obviously it has been potentially crashed or damaged before and then repainted, or they just said, fuck it, we'll repaint it. So I have no idea what color this originally was. If it wasn't blue, I wouldn't even have looked at it. But for 9,000 Australian dollars, what can go wrong? Like, this is a good little starting thing. We'll dump some money into it a little bit later on. This isn't a today or tomorrow project. But we'll just start stripping all the bodywork. I'll create a shelf for it at work and just start, like, this rain damage inside. I saw there was a puddle in the back seat. Typically I'm gonna have to LS this, I think. Now whether we twin turbo LS it, chuck a blower on it, etc. It does have the ability to be registered up here, so we'll get that going. And then I'll transfer it down. We'll get it all mod plated and everything like that and engineered properly so everyone's happy. But yeah, this is gonna need a lot of work. Like a lot of work. It's got some cool gauges. It's got no accelerator. Don't know where that's gone. The clutch is in there somewhere. Yeah, the accelerator's definitely gone. There's nothing cool in here so far. He could have put a cool CD or something like that in here. There's no radio. That's been butchered, so we'll probably have to go and get an entire new wiring harness. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, this is wild. So I don't know whether all the rain damage is from the cyclone up here in Queensland, but we now have an R34 coupe. It is a factory manual, thankfully. The gauge is here. Okay, but more or less, mate, we've got the fully hectic Skyline wing, which I'm pretty excited for. I think it's a bit broken. Just a fully adjustable. Got some cool taillights, some cool wheels. If anyone wants some half blue painted wheels, the brakes and everything will come off. It is pretty dirty. The bonnet can pretty much go in the bin. We'll get a carbon one of those because that's sick as. Everything else can pretty much go in the bin. I'll keep the front bar, or we'll get another one. I don't know. We'll rock, paper, scissors about that later. But thankfully it's in storage up here for the next 2 weeks. And then we'll bring it back down to Melbourne and start tearing it apart. Huge thank you to our good friend Tim. You're a legend. Thank you for letting us keep it here. Yeah, fuck this. Let's go.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot still trying to flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired every day, green light, it's time to go.